like you. I can't marry you. 3, 2, 1.
So today we're going to be doing couples agree or disagree. So there's a bunch of questions that we have here, and basically me and Kristen are going to basically have to take our cups and put do we agree or disagree on it, and answer why.
It's gonna get a little spicy because although in a relationship sometimes we could have different views, different perspectives, and we're gonna see if this is gonna make or break us. All right, so let's go.
All right, right off the top, let's get it.
Going to the club every weekend is a great way to have fun in the relationship.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Strongly disagree. I put strong. So whoa! You don't strongly disagree. You disagree.
I disagree. I don't strongly disagree because I feel like you might want to go to the club every weekend, and I wouldn't be like, no, hell no. But I would be like, not really into it. So I just disagree.
I strongly disagree. I feel like if you're in a relationship, there's no reason for you to want to be in the club every week.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
So
but if you're going through a phase, like maybe you're very down or you're depressed and you feel like the club is the way you can get your spirits up and you just want to bring your partner with you, it's like, yeah, we can go. It's not going to be the best experience probably because the club doesn't really have nothing to offer, but...
I mean, I guess for you, but for me, I strongly disagree on that. I feel like if you are down, there's multiple other ways for you to kind of find that spirit back, whether you guys are talking about it, like what's wrong, or maybe you go out with your friends somewhere to have dinner, you have fun, but to be in the club every week is kind of like, that's just doing a little bit too much.
The club is actually an energy sucker.
Right.
To be honest.
Every week?
Every week. Well, hey, when you were young, you were there every week.
Yeah.
So that's why I put disagree and not strongly, because I want to get back into your old self. I don't know.
Nah, that's crazy. I feel like that's a no-go in a relationship. You cannot be in the club every single week. All right, y'all. So let's see what's next. We look happier on social media than we are in real life.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I strongly disagree.
Disagree.
Man. What you see is really what it is. I am so happy and I love to express that to the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's like if we weren't, I feel like we wouldn't even be filming.
Right.
It would just be like an off day. We'd be like, nah, we're not feeling it, so we're not gonna post today. We're not gonna fake the funk, basically. But I think we actually are, in real life, very happy people. We're not down, we're not sad. Okay, next question.
Let's see. You're laughing, what?
Yo, this is so outrageous right now.
Okay.
Kristen starts more arguments.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Disagree?
Where are you going?
I strongly agree that you start the most arguments. It's because of you why we argue.
How?
I mean, it will be something very small and you kind of make it bigger than it is.
Like what? Please explain.
What would I say?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to think right now to pinpoint exactly
There's no
what it is.
evidence.
But it'll be something simple. Let's say...
No evidence.
There is evidence.
Whatsoever.
There's a lot of evidence. We haven't really argued in a while, but if we were, let's say, example, Kristen wants to go to bed. I want to stay up. She can't sleep without me.
This is a comfort thing, and this has happened to me recently. Like when we moved into this house, I cannot sleep without him. I need to know that his body is right there, and I hate to
So she would want to start arguing with me because I'm not tired. All right. Social media is fake. That's a good one. I would say
1, 2, 3.
I agree. You agree. You disagree, I agree. So the reason why I said agree is because a lot of things that you see on social media are not real. I feel like especially on Instagram, people portray this life that they're living of luxury. I see it all the time. Luxurious lifestyles, all these things, and it's not really like that. Like, it's really not like that. They don't even have the money like that, or they don't. You know what I'm saying? It's fake. What's crazy to me is I remember I seen this girl on Instagram, and she was taking pictures in the airplane.
Okay.
She's taking the pictures in the airplane like it was look lit, like she was always out there flying first class, designer everything, and it came down to the fact that it was a what do you call it?
A photo studio.
It was a photo studio. I was like, what the hell?
I've seen that before, but I'm gonna say I don't think social media is fake because some people like to fake the funk, but some don't. Yeah. Like some are living their real lives, but in real life, people are also fake as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like basically both, you can have fake aspects in both areas of life.
In both areas, yeah. Let's say couples.
Okay.
Right? You might be like, yo, everything is good, everything is blessed to the outside world, but you might have had an argument that day, but you don't show it.
But you can do that in real life too.
You could.
To like your family and friends, you can be like, yo, we are so good, we've never been better.
Right, and then you guys just came from an argument.
Yes, we're just like ripping each other's throats. So I'm gonna pick from the bottom. Oh my gosh, I don't want to see the questions. Don't look.
Okay.
Okay. The man should be the breadwinner.
Ooh.
You ready?
That is a good one.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I disagree.
Right.
I feel like it's a 50-50 relationship.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about us. I don't want to talk about like everybody
in general.
Because I feel like we live our life different. Our relationship is very different from everybody else. Like, I mean, I don't know how you guys' relationships out there, but we try to live our best 50-50. Everything mutual, you know what I'm saying? And when we say 50-50, it's not like, hey, you put in $10, I put in $10. It's not like that. It's like we treat each other equally, and I feel like that makes our relationship work.
I feel like being the absolute breadwinner is too much pressure. I also don't like when the gender roles are so stringent and like straight, like you can't even divert. Do you know what I mean? Like if I want to go out there and work, I'm gonna work my ass off.
Facts, and go work.
I'm not like, no, I can't work because my man needs to be the breadwinner. I want to live like a soft life. For me, like I've always been a person that wants to work.
There's a lot of guys like that. There's a lot of guys out there that's like, no, like I gotta be the one that's bringing in the money.
Yeah.
I feel like once you come with that mindset, there's gonna be a power trip somewhere, somehow down the line with either you having a power trip or the guy having a power trip. So
because money holds a lot of power.
It does.
All right, your turn.
Mine. All right, let's go. Not wanting kids is a deal breaker.
All right. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow, I strongly disagree too. Like that should not be a deal breaker in a relationship. I don't think it should be a deal breaker.
Well, I do find that if you're first getting into a relationship and those are questions you ask. Right. Like, do you want to have kids?
Yeah.
And then if the person says no, you like either you choose to be okay with that or you're like, I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Right.
Like that kind of thing. What do you think?
I 100% agree. I feel like you should be able to build without having kids, and if you guys come to that agreement, like you said in the beginning of the relationship, or even throughout the relationship, like, hey, you know what? Like, because some people want to be selfish. Let's just be honest. If you don't, like, some people want to be selfish. They want to live their life where, you know, kids are not running around yelling, screaming, crying all the time. And I feel like it shouldn't be a deal breaker, but I feel like it should be established from the get-go.
Yes. All right, my turn.
All right, let's see what she's pulling out the pot.
Okay. All right. Relationships are hard.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Gee, so we got Kristen on disagree, we got me on agree.
Yeah.
I agree because I feel like relationships are definitely hard in the aspect of you start merging both people's life together, right? It's like you're over there, you know, living your whole life. You got so much thing going on for you. I have so much things going on for me. But now we merge it together. and we kind of have to work. Like maybe your head's bumped.
I disagree because I feel like it's the people who make it hard. Relationships are not hard. Like once the love is there, I feel like you would do anything to compromise and be an open person. To me, hard is like going to a 9-to-5 job and having your boss breathe down your neck every 2 seconds. That's hard.
Okay, no, they're not hard like that. But they're still hard. And some people have relationships that are very hard, where their partners are just, you know, it's very tough in a situation. Where somebody just feels like they have to be the boss.
Oh, then I'm leaving that. That's not a relationship.
But
it's
a dictatorship at that point, but it's still hard. No?
Oh, forget that. Now on to something new.
Relationships can be hard, but I feel like our relationship is not hard.
Yeah.
So your boy's about to dip their hand in. Let me see what's next. Okay, let's turn it around. Once you have kids, sexy time should slow down. Woo! All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! You feel me? Hell no! Listen.
Yeah.
If we have kids and sexy time slows down because of the kid, I feel like that's gonna affect the relationship. Because I feel like you still gotta keep that romance between each other. Like you can't just be like, yo, I got kids now, so yo, you gotta stay over there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, you don't want your husband or wife, you know, at the end of the day to be like, I'm thinking of going out there to cheat because my wife is not giving me what I need at home. Mm-hmm. You know,
well, I agree with you, and I strongly disagree that like sexy time should slow down.
It should speed up.
Because I feel like there'll be so much more love there.
Yeah.
But also I feel like that's literally like your relaxing time. Like that's your time to be away from the kids and like have a break.
And still keep that love because kids are a lot. Kids are a lot of work. And I hear about them all the time. It's like, yeah, like we haven't had any, you know, sexy time in like 3-4 months. I'm like, wait, what? 3-4 months?
Not the months. We're moving on. All right.
These questions is getting hot. It's getting hot in here. So take up all your whoop. Sorry.
Being friends with someone of the opposite sex is wrong in a relationship.
Okay.
Alright, I got my answer. 3, 2, 1.
I strongly disagree.
And I disagree.
Right. So I strongly disagree because I feel like there could be boundaries there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an example is I'm friends with Crystal.
Yeah, my friend Kristen.
Which is her friend.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I was to be like, I can't be friends with opposite, then I wouldn't even be able to be friends with Crystal, who I was friends with before I met you. Like we were super locked in.
Yeah.
Now I think the question becomes, should you be going out?
Yeah.
With that person.
That's a no.
That's a no-no.
Yeah.
Or if I'm like like you're not gonna catch me on the phone having full-blown conversations every single day.
Right.
With Crystal or like whatever the case is. But I feel like it's healthy to have a friend that you were friends with before of the opposite sex, but there's limits to that. Like, there's no texting all the time.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say
meeting up, one-on-ones, bars, dinners, lunch.
Okay, that's doing too much. Yeah. Like, there has to be boundaries set in place for sure, because I feel like whatever you would need an opposite sex friend for, I feel like your partner should be able to fulfill for you. And if they can't, maybe that's a conversation you need to have. So I don't strongly disagree, but I disagree because there needs to be boundaries there 100%.
I think you're disagree.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be strongly disagree.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you do have a friend of the opposite sex, that friend needs to be intertwined with your partner. Like,
I agree.
We gotta meet. We gotta know Wagwan. I can't just be like, oh yeah, that's my friend.
Yeah,
that's my friend.
That's my sis.
That's my sis. That's my bro. Next thing you know, was like, so yo, what really happened with you guys? Down like you know, one time he blew out my back, but it wasn't nothing like that. It was just a little, accident.
Yo, there's always a story behind.
Because I tripped, fell, and dropped in the hole, right?
Moving on.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
You and your partner should have the passwords to each other's phones and social media's account.
3, 2, 1.
I strongly agree.
Okay.
You agree. So I'm going to let you go first since you just agreed.
I just agreed because I don't feel strongly about it. It's not like a make or break. But I feel like it's, for us at least, like safety reasons. Like, let's say something were to happen to me and like you need to get into my social media account just to check things out. Like maybe I messaged somebody or my family needs to see who I messaged last. Like I went missing, like someone kidnapped me. Like you want to do your research, you want to just get into that stuff.
I strongly agree that you should have each other's passwords to your phones because there has to be that trust, you know what I'm saying?
That too.
So it's like, if you want to go through my phone, go ahead.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to hide. If I'm committed to you, you got it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got everything. Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like if you were to come up to me and be like, hey, so in order for me to trust you, I need your passwords for everything, and I said no, like I feel like that's a privacy issue. I still feel like that's not a make or break.
It's not a make or break, but I feel like you gotta build trust before you kind of just come and be like, hey, I need to get trust. So I feel like there's some insecurity.
Then the question might become like, okay, well, why do you need the password? Like, if you trust me,
why do you need it?
Like, why do you need it? That's why I didn't put strongly.
Yeah.
I just agree.
I don't think it's a why do you need thing. I think it's just like, you should have it. I probably, for this whole year, I probably went in your phone one time.
Same, probably.
Nah, you definitely go to my phone. You definitely go to my phone more than that. She definitely go to my phone more than that.
To get videos and stuff that I need to
like she be airdropping and do. But I know she be doing some. I know she be doing her. Like girls always do this check. Like they do this monthly checks. Like let's just check.
Monthly.
I don't know how often it is, but you ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You guys go through your man's phone at least maybe. I don't know how often you do it, but you guys do the monthly checks. Don't try to get when I'm asleep. You probably go.
That's for straight boredom flex. Like if we're bored, we might. I'm gonna pick from the bottom because there's only 2 left.
There's only 2 left.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shoot, there's 3. Ooh. Okay. Oh, this one's juicy.
Ooh, I like that. I like juice.
It's a good sign if your friends want your partner.
What? That's weird.
Like if your friends are feeling who you're with.
Yeah.
And I guess this question pertains to your partner. Like not like is it a good thing if your friends want your partner? Like would you be mad at your friends?
Okay,
it's
so
more
it's just
like,
about
it's just about the partner. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, then I agree. That means that you're my man. I got a good man, or I got a good girl. She's attractive.
I feel the exact same.
I hit the jackpot.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my friends are envying my man. Gotta hold that down.
Not so much envy, but like my friends feel like I got a good thing going on.
He's a good little kid.
Yeah.
He got his head on his shoulders. Like they just want what you have. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, he's got like good qualities that any woman would want, but it's like he's locked into me. Mm-hmm. I feel like that is a good thing. But if it becomes too far now, you're gonna have to stop dressing up. You have to put on some cat.
Nah, you still go.
Not the gray ones though.
You still gotta do your thing.
I'm joking.
At the end of the day, but I mean, all jokes aside, if your friend is looking your man, then that's already bad sign.
On the friend's part.
On the friend's part.
Yeah, don't be looking over here.
All right, y'all, coming up on one of the last ones. Ooh, an open relationship is unhealthy.
Okay. Woo! 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, like what?
You're moving real slow there. I was like, oh, hold on.
No. Because why? Like, I feel like, why would I need to be in an open relationship? That is unhealthy. It kind of messes up the main core of the relationship some way.
The foundation.
The foundation is broken at that point because you might be spending more time now with somebody else than you are with your main girl or main guy versus whatever it is, and it's like at the end of the day, you could be bringing home back, you know what I'm saying,
energies that
diseases,
you don't want,
stuff that you shouldn't be doing. Like, it's kind of wild. I feel like if you're gonna be in a relationship, just be in that relationship, call it a day. If you want to be in an open relationship, then you should be with somebody who's open to an open relationship. Like, that's your guys' thing. Like, yeah, we do our thing and that's our thing. You know what I'm saying? That thing be thanging around.
I can't even imagine a situation where we would just like go out there, find new people, and then tell each other about it, and then like, ooh.
Yeah, that is. I feel like I would be so mad. Like, just me thinking right now of another guy, like,
just touching up on me.
Bro, I'm just so mad. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes I get these dreams sometimes. Right?
Not the dreams.
Yeah, because you never had a dream of, like, you know what I'm saying?
To me, it's like very private, very sacred. Like, I wouldn't want to share my energy with anybody else except for the person that I've been building with. So, yeah, strongly disagree. Or strongly agree. My bad. Moving on.
Who you trying to be knocking boots with, girl?
Nobody.
The truth just came out. Talk about you strongly disagree. You want an open relationship, huh? You want your back blown out? You want your knees to be Megan?
Okay, last one.
Last question, guys. Last question.
If my parents don't like you, I can't marry you.
Jeez.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. Listen, man, it's not about the parents.
Yeah.
It's about how I feel about you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I think at that point you could take your parents' opinion
and throw it out
in mind. But I don't think it should be the end all be all. Like, your parents are not the one in the relationship with you, and they don't necessarily see what you see, all the good qualities you might see. And then also, I feel like today is a different day and age. Like, a lot of parents are still very old school. They might have like different wishes for you, or like whatever the case may be. And I just feel like as a person, you have to make your mind up on your own.
At the end of the day, the way I see it is like, I love you. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like it, that's your issue at the end of the day, because you're not me. I'm not you. What you like, I don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna disagree at some point in our life, but at this is like, I gotta make the decision for myself.
Imagine my mom hated you.
If your mom hated me, now it would be tough. Don't get me wrong, it would be tough. But would I say, yo, like, we can't work because your mom doesn't like me? I'll say, nah, like, okay, cool. So I'll keep my distance from your mom, but you know what I mean? I'll try my best to get her to, like, you know, like me as much as possible. If she doesn't,
and I would have to do my due diligence and like talk to her, be like, hey, Reafe's a great guy.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I feel like you shouldn't even have to do that.
To force it. Oh my god, my heart goes out to people who have parents that are just so in disagreement with their partner because of their culture or the race that they are. It's crazy. That's crazy.
What about love? Like, what happened to that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think that's the end of our questions. This was fun.
This was fun.
This is fun. We didn't like totally disagree with each other on everything.
Nah, just the one thing.
What was it? Relationships are hard.
You starting arguments.
Oh, and that one. All right, we're gonna end it here, guys. We love y'all. If you like this video, smash that thumbs up button.
Hit that like button, guys. Listen, man, I just wanna take a moment to say, like, we are on the road to 1 million. It's been a long road. Like, you guys don't even know, like, half the stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we've been going through and stuff. We're just really trying to stay positive and get to 1 million. But we need your guys' help. Like, we gotta fight the system.
Positivity is key. And support is key. Please, guys.
Trying to stay positive, y'all.
Anyway,
love you guys. If you are watching this video, at any point, if you're watching any video, it's not hard to hit that like button, please. And leave a comment. We love y'all. Road to 1 million. Can't wait to get there. We're gonna celebrate.
Yeah.
We should go ahead and get married. We should go ahead and get married. wanna put a rush on you. Hope I ain't putting too much on you. Way more than a crush on you. And you love it when I touch on you. You often whine, take time.